Okay, boss. Then. Oh, okay. So then now hello. Hello. Okay. So decimal P comma S. What is P? What is S stands for? P stands for precision and S stands for what scale? Example, let's see. For example, I declared salary. Okay, na? I declared salary. Salary decimal 7 comma 2. Okay. I declare like this decimal 7 comma 2. What is 7? What is 2? 7 is total number of digits 7 after decimal 2 digits. Before decimal? No. 5. 7 is not before decimal. 7 is total number of digits 7 after decimal 2 digits. Before decimal 5 digits. Okay. Then. So before decimal 5, after decimal 2, total what? 7. If I declare 11 comma 4, if I declare 11 comma 4, then total digits 11, after decimal 4, before decimal 7, before decimal 7, after decimal 4, total 11. So this is not before decimal boss, this is total. Now entered salary. Entered salary 5,000. Accepted or not accepted? Entered salary 5,000. Accepted or not? Accepted. If you enter 5,000, SQL Server stores 5,000.00. You enter 5,000, but SQL Server stores 5,000.00. You enter 5,000.50. Accepted or not? 5,000.50. Accepted? Yes, allowed. Entered salary 50,000.50. Then entered salary 50,000.50. Accepted or not? Yes, allowed. Because before decimal 5, after decimal 2, allowed. Next one. Entered salary 5 lakhs.50. Entered salary 5 lakhs.50. Allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Because before decimal, how many digits? 6. But according to declaration, before decimal, how many digits allowed? 5 digits. But this contains how many digits? 6 digits. What this command gives? This is invalid. Okay? This is not valid. This is invalid. Okay, na? Then. So 5,000, okay. Even if you enter 5,000, SQL Server stores 5,000.00. 5,000.50 is also okay. Before decimal 4, after decimal 2. 50,000.50 is also okay. Before decimal 5, after decimal 2. 5 lakhs.50 is not okay. Because before decimal 6, but allowed is 5. But this number contains 6 digits. It is not allowed. Okay, then. That's all. So this is what decimal P comma S. What is P? What is S? Balance. I declare the balance. Bank balance. Balance decimal what? 11 comma 4. Decimal 11 comma 4. So before decimal 7, after decimal 4. Total what? 11. 11 digits. Okay, guys, understood? Then next one. What the next one is? Next one is currency types. Next one is currency types. Currency types. Okay, then. And currency types are used for fields related to money. Currency types are used for fields related to money. Currency types are used for fields related to money. Okay, currency types are used for fields related to money. Like suppose here, SQL Server supports two currency types. Example for fields related to money. Example for fields related to money. Salary. Salary is related to money. Yes. Bank balance related to money. Yes. So they're all related to money. Student average. Student average. Is average is related to money? No. When it is not related to money, then you can use what? Decimal. Student average. Okay. Then, but salary balance are related to money, then use currency types. SQL Server supports two currency types. One is small money, another one, what's it? Money type. Okay. SQL Server supports two currency types, small money, money. Small money takes how many bytes? 4 bytes. Money takes how many bytes? 8 bytes. But when we use small money, when we use money, okay, na? When we use small money, when we use money, okay, it depends on the range. Depends on what's that range. So there are two currency types, small money and money. Small money takes 4 bytes, money takes 8 bytes. Okay, then. So one second. So small money range is this. This is small money range. Okay, small money range is this. That means if a number is between this range, use small money. Okay, na? Then what this is? 2 lakhs what? What is the value? 2 lakhs 14,478 to 2 lakhs 14,478. Minus 2 lakhs 14,478 to 2 lakhs 14,478. Use small money. Now, next. Money, then. This is money range. Okay, this is money range. Which one we use depends on the what's that? The range. Depends on the range. That's all. If the value is between this range, use small money. If the value is between this range, use money type. Example, salary. I'm using small money. Next one, balance. Like I'm using what? Money type. Salary, small money. Balance, money type. Suppose balance may be more than 2 lakhs 14,000. Bank balance may be more than 2 lakhs 14,000. So that's why I'm using money type. Next. So these two are currency types. Okay. For fields related to money, then we use this one. Okay. Sir, student fee. Then what is fee? Student fee. What is fee? Fee is related to money. Fee is related to money. So then declare either small money or money. Student average. Student average. Average is related to money? No, it's not related to money. Then use what? Decimal. Decimal. What you declare? Decimal. What is the maximum average? Maximum average is 100.00. Maximum average is 100.00. Then declare what, sir? 5 comma 2. 5 comma 2. After decimal, 2. Before decimal, 3. 100.00. Yes or no? Okay. Next. What the next one is? Date and time. Date time. Date and time. And SQL Server supports like date and time, 3 data types. What are the 3 data types? One is date, another one is time, another one what? Date time. Date, time, date time. Like SQL Server supports 3: date, time, date time. What is the difference is? Date allows only date. Date allows only date. Time allows only time. Date time allows date and time. Date allows only date. Time allows only time. Date time allows date and time. So there are 3. Date allows only date. Time allows only time. Date time allows date and time. So there are 3. Okay, then. So only date is important. You want to store only the date in database. Use date. Only time is important. Use time. Sometimes both date and time is important. Then use date time. Example, but once again, okay. But when it dates, what is important is format is important. One must know the format. Different databases uses different date formats. If you go to Oracle, Oracle uses different date formats. SQL Server uses different date formats. MySQL, different languages. Java uses one date format. Python uses different. So different languages uses different date formats. What is the default date format in SQL Server? The default date format in SQL Server is YYYMMDD. The default date format in SQL Server is YYMMDD. Year, month, day. Year, month, day. Default date format in SQL Server is year, month, day. Then, what is the default time format? The default time format is what, sir? HH:MI:SS. HH means hours, minutes, seconds. Okay, then. So the default date format is YYMMDD and the default time format is hours, minutes, seconds. Okay. But date formats may be different, but time formats is common. You go to any database, time is common. Okay. Then example, like tell me example for dates. Okay. One second. So like company wants to store employees' date of birth. Company wants to store employees' date of birth. Okay, na? Then company wants to store employees' date of birth. So there is a call date of birth. Okay, na? I want to store date of birth. Then what? So here what is important? What is important? Only date is important. What is important? Date is important. Only date is important because time is not important. Companies, what time you born is not important. What is the date is important. Then date of birth, what data type you declare? Date. But how to enter the date? You enter the date like this in this format. Suppose, so employee date of birth is 1995. Assume 1995. So 1995. Next, suppose month. Month is, for example, October month. Next one. So day is 15. Suppose, for example. Then what is 1995? Year. What is 10 is month, October month. What is 15 is day. 15 is day. Okay. Then. So this is like how to enter dates. Okay, na? Next one. So like they want to store date of birth. So you enter date of birth like this in this format, YYYMMDD. Okay, next one. Next, so so company wants to record login time, employee login time. They want to record login time. So in this field, they want to store only the time, at what time you logged in. So time. Then, okay, what is important is only time is important here. In this, they want to store only the time. At what time? Tell me at what time. Suppose he logged in morning 10 a.m. Then what? What we enter? 10 colon like this 10 a.m. Okay, hours, minutes, seconds. What is this 10 is? Hour. What is the 00? Minutes. What is the 00? Seconds. Okay, then now next. So, but you go to, for example, banks, you do the bank transaction, ATM. You go to ATM, you do the bank transaction. So what is important for bank? What is important for bank? Date and time is important. Not only date is important, at what time you have done the transaction is also important. Okay, so there is a call transaction date. 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 Date time. There is a call transaction date. Date time. There is a call transaction date. Date time. So declare, because I want to store date and time. Okay. So customer is done the transaction today morning 7 a.m. Then tell me, today morning 7 a.m. he has done the transaction. How it is recorded in database? 2021. Next one, 12. Next one, 28. Then morning 7 a.m. So 07 like this. Okay, this is how it is stored. If only date is important, use date. Only time is important, use time. Both date and time is important, use date time. That's all. Okay, then next. What is one is left? What is that is? One is left. What is that is? Binary types. Binary types. and binary types allows what? Allows binary data. Allows binary data. What is binary data means? Huh? Zeros and ones are. Allows binary data. Zeros and ones. But here, okay, zeros and ones. But why we enter zeros and ones? We don't enter zeros and ones. Yes or no? In database pass, do you enter zeros and ones? Do we input zeros and ones? No. Sir, actually, see, what we input into database, like, for example, customer data. What we input, what we store in database, customer details. Customer details means customer ID, customer name, customer address, customer email ID, customer phone number, customer address. We store these details. In any of these customer details in the form of zeros and ones? No. You store employee data. Okay. Do you like employees data? Any employee data will be zeros and ones? No. Then what is this? Here binary data means zeros and ones only, but binary data means here that includes, okay, that includes like audio, next video, next what, sir? Images. Audio, video, images. In databases, not only we store numbers and characters. Okay, in databases, not only we store numbers and characters, we can also store what? In database, we can also store photographs. images. We can store what? Audio. We can store what? Videos. We can store photographs. We can store audio. We can store video. Not only numbers, characters, dates, we can also store audio, video, images in database. Okay. Then, so, and SQL Server supports the following binary types. Binary types are for storing audio, video, images. SQL Server supports following binary types. What are the binary types? One is binary, another one var binary, another one var binary max. Binary, var binary max. SQL Server supports so 3 binary types: binary, var binary max. No. So binary, binary. What is this binary type allows? Binary type allows what? Binary data up to 8,000 bytes. Binary allows binary data up to 8,000 bytes. Allows binary data up to 8,000 bytes. And exabytes are released. Sorry, exabytes are what's it? Wasted. In case of binary, exabytes are what? Wasted. Okay, exabytes are wasted. Example. So I want to store photograph. I want to store customer photograph, customer name, customer address, customer ID, customer phone number, customer email ID. Along with this, I want to store customer photograph in database. So photo, customer photo. So declare what? Binary. Declare binary. So, but binary is declared with size. You declared the size. I'm declaring 2000. What is 2000 is? What is 2000 is? Size. 2000 is size. So that means how many bytes are allocated for storing photograph? How many bytes are allocated for storing photograph? 2000 bytes. How many bytes? 2000 bytes. But you stored photograph. That photograph takes 1000 bytes. What about the remaining 1000 bytes? Wasted. Allocated is 2000 bytes. Actual photograph takes 1000 bytes, and the remaining 1000 bytes are what, sir? Wasted. Okay, na? Like, you know, na, difference between char and varchar. You know the difference between char and varchar. Same difference is there between binary and var binary. Okay. In case of char, exabytes are wasted. In case of varchar, exabytes are released. Binary also, exabytes are what, sir? Wasted. Okay. Then, so that's all. Photograph binary 2000. Allocated is 2000 bytes. Actual photograph takes 1000 bytes. Remaining 1000 bytes are what, sir? Wasted. Next one. Var binary. Var binary size. Var binary size. Then what is this var binary size? Allows binary data up to 8,000 bytes. Now here exabytes are what? Exabytes are released. In case of binary, exabytes are wasted. In case of var binary, exabytes are released. Next one. Photo var binary, suppose 2000. Example, photo var binary 2000. Photo var binary 2000. So allocated is how many bytes? Allocated is how many bytes? 2000 bytes. Allocated is 2000 bytes, but actual photograph takes 1000 bytes. What about the remaining 1000 bytes? Released, not wasted. In case of binary, it is wasted. In case of var binary, it is released. Okay, na? Then okay. So this is recommended for pixel length. This is recommended for variable length. So it is recommended for variable length. Okay, then okay, like but it allows up to how many bytes, sir? Allows up to how many bytes? Maximum size can be up to 8,000. But nowadays, photographs may contain more than 8,000 bytes also. Yes or no? Huh? Photographs may contain more than 8,000 bytes. If photographs contains more than 8,000 bytes, then use what? Var binary max. Var binary max. Maybe photograph contains more than 8,000 bytes. If it contains more than 8,000 bytes, then use what? Var binary max. Then so same thing, allows binary data up to what? How much? Allows binary data up to 2 GB. Then in case of var binary, extra bytes are what? Released. Then example photo var binary max. You declare max. When you declare max, so how much is allocated? How much is allocated? 2 GB. But photograph takes 5,000 bytes. Then remaining bytes are released. Allocated is 2 GB, but actual photograph takes what? 1,000 bytes, 5,000 bytes, and extra bytes are what? Released. That's all. So this is the like 3 types. Okay. So in SQL Server, not only we can store numbers and characters, we can also store audio, video, images. Okay, then. So like they'll ask, what are the data types for storing audio, video, images? Then what is your answer? Binary, var binary, max. That's all. Now, so next we'll see like creating tables in SQL Server database. Now let's see creating tables in SQL Server database. Okay, then creating tables in SQL Server database. Okay, now then creating tables in SQL Server database. Now, so how to create tables? What is the syntax? What is the command? Okay, so command is create table command. What that command is? Create table. Create table like table name, create table name, in brackets, column name, data type, next one, size. Column name, data type, size. So this is the syntax you have to follow to create the tables. Okay, create table name, column name, data type, size, column name, data type, size. Like so, this is the syntax you have to follow. Then, so when you are creating the table, okay, while creating the table, you declare the columns, and every column should be declared with what? Data type and size. When you are creating the table, you declare the columns, and every column should be declared with data type and size. Next. And there are some rules you need to follow while creating the table. You need to follow these rules. Okay, while creating the tables, you need to follow these rules. One rule is table name should start with alphabet. Table name should start with alphabet. Name should start with alphabet. Okay, then. So next. Next, and table name should start with alphabet, and table name should not contain spaces and special characters, spaces and special characters, but allows underscore, okay, hash, dollar. Table name should not contain spaces and special characters, but allows underscore, hash, like this. Okay, then these three characters are allowed. Next, and table name can be up to 128 characters. Table name can be up to 128 characters. Next one, and table can have up to 1024 columns. Table can have up to 1024 columns. Next, number of rows unlimited. Table can have unlimited rows. Table means rows and columns. How many columns? Maximum columns 1024. Maximum rows. There is no limit for rows. Okay, number of rows unlimited. Number of rows, what's it? Unlimited. Then table means rows and columns, boss. Number of rows unlimited. Then so a customer table can store how many customers' data? A customer table can store how many customers' data? Unlimited customers' data. Employee table can store how many employees' data? Unlimited. Student table can store how many student data? Unlimited. So there is no limit for number of rows, but there is a limit for number of columns. Okay. So then suppose, for example, table name is like this: EMP123, valida, invalida. Table name is EMP123, valida, invalida. Valid. Why it is invalid? Table name is EMP123, valida, invalida. Valid. What I said, table name should start with alphabet. Is it starting with alphabet? Yes. So it is valid. Table name is 123 EMP. This is invalid because it is not starting with alphabet. Okay, na? Sir, I'm not saying it should not contain digits. It should contain digits, but it should start with alphabet. So this is starting with alphabet, valid. But this is not starting with alphabet. This is invalid. And table name is EMP space 123. Then invalid. Table name is EMP space 123. Table name is EMP star 123. Invalid. Table name is EMP underscore 123. Valid. Underscore is allowed. Underscore is allowed. Hash is allowed. Dollar is allowed. So this three. Okay. Then so in this example, it is starting with digit. That's why it is not allowed. Here it contains space, not allowed. It contains star, not allowed. It contains underscore. Underscore is valid, allowed. Okay. Then so let's take one example. Let's take one example. Then what I want to do is create a table with following structure. Create table with following structure. Like I want to create one table with following structure. I want to create one table. What is the table I want to create? Employee table. One field is employee ID. One field is e-name. One field is job. One field is salary. One field is hire date. And one field is, okay, hire date. One field is what, sir? Age. So I want to create one table with this structure: employee ID, employee name, job, salary, height, date, age. So what do you want to store? I want to store employee data. What data I want to store? IDs, names, job, salary, height, date, age of the employee. Then how to create this table? How to create the tables? Okay. Now create table what? EMP. Create table EMP. Then create table EMP. Next, what the first field? EMP ID. So like according to this syntax, every column should be declared with what's it? Data type and size. Every column should be declared with data type and size. What is the data type? What is the data type of EMP ID? What is the data type? Depends on data. My IDs are between 1000 to 2000. Then IDs are between 1000 to 2000. Then, sir, 1000 to 2000 means integer types. Employee ID is integer, but integer, 4 integers are there. But which integer we use? Small integer. So declare what? Declare what, sir? Small integer. Next one. Employed. Every column should be declared with data type pass, because according to the data type, it allocates memory. To store employee ID in database, memory is required or not? Yes. How much memory is allocated depends on the data type you declare. So what the next one is? Ename. Ename is what type? Character type. But fixed length or variable length? Name is fixed length or variable length? Variable length. So if it is variable length, then declare what? Varchar. How many bytes? Suppose I'm allocating 10 bytes, 10 characters. Next one. What is the next one? Job. Job is also what type? Character type. So fixed length or variable length? Variable length. Then what? Varchar. Varchar of what? 10. What the next one is? Salary. Salary is what type? Money type. Salary is related to money. Then there are two data types there for money. One is small money, another one money. Which one we use? Small money. So use small money. Use small money. Okay. Then for salary, it allocates how many bytes? For every salary, it allocates how many bytes? 4 bytes. Small money takes 4 bytes, money takes 8 bytes. Okay, na? Then. So for employee ID, it allocates 2 bytes. For name, it allocates 10 bytes. For job, it allocates 10 bytes. For salary, it allocates 4 bytes. What is the next one? What is the next one is? Height date. Height date is what type? Height date. What is important? Height date means, join date. Employee join date. Height date means employee join date. What is important? Date is important. What is important is date. Time is not important. Only date is important. So then declare date. What the next one is? Age. But age is what type? Tiny int. Because age cannot be more than 255. So then declare what's it? Tiny int. Sir, commands are not case sensitive. Commands are not case sensitive. You can type commands uppercase, lowercase. Okay? Not case sensitive. Okay, now. Next. Where you return this command? Where you return the time command? Notepad. Where you type out this command? Notepad. Can we execute this command in Notepad? No. Then go to SQL Server means, so like open, you have to connect to SQL Server. Like to connect to SQL Server, open SSMS. open SQL Server Management Studio. How to open? Okay, then. So like SQL Server Management Studio. Then open SQL Server Management Studio. Okay. Oh. So after opening this, you know that server type, server name, authentication, login, password, 123, password. Click WhatsApp, connect. Enter the password, click connect. So you'll be connected to SQL Server. After you connect to SQL Server, then it is showing the list of databases available. So which database? Our database is DB7AM. Our database is DB7AM. Open this database. How to open this database? Select this database, right click, select new query. How to open the database? Select the database, right click, select what? New query. When you select new query, database opens. Database opens. After opening the database, now write this command here. So whatever the command, what command you want to execute? I want to execute create table command. So copy this command and paste this command in. So this query window, this is query window. In the query window, you paste this command and click what's it? Execute. When you click execute, this command is executed. This command is executed. Create table command is executed. So like user using SSMS sending a command to SQL Server. Okay, what the command is sending? Create table command is sending the create table command to SQL Server. So then user using, just see this, using SSMS sending a command, what that is? Create table command to what? SQL Server, and SQL Server create the table in database. Which database? DB7AM, because which database is currently open? DB7AM. So you are sending create table command to SQL Server. SQL Server create the table in database. Now let me run this here. So click execute button. So commands completed successfully means table is what, sir? Created. Table is created. Okay, a new table is created. So where we can find this table? Under DB7AM. So if you want, you expand DB7AM, expand DB7AM, expand this. And when you expand, what you can see? Tables, views, synonyms, programmability, service broker, something. So like you can see number of. So what you have to expand? Expand what's her? Tables. In tables, one table is there. What the table is? EMP. DBO.EMP. What the table is? DBO. What is DBO means? DBO is called schema. Now leave it at present, leave it what is schema is. We'll see that. What is schema is, we'll see that. So one table is created. What the table is? EMP table. Okay, then. So where you can find this table? Under DB7AM. So then, okay, this is how to create tables in what? SQL Server. Sir, okay now? How to create tables in SQL Server. Okay, then. So just write the command here. So like write this command, but for convenience, I'm typing the command in Notepad and copy this command. So paste it in what? SQL Server Management Studio, execute this command. Table is created. Okay, then. So like today you created the table. Today you created the table. Okay, na? But the table is created with what? What this is? Okay. This create table command created table. What is created is what this is called. This is called table structure. Okay. Na? What this is called? Table structure. So the above command created table what? Structure, or you can say table definition, or you can say metadata. So this above command is created the table structure, table definition, and table metadata. Okay, then what the table structure includes? That includes columns, data type, and size. The above command is created the table structure, table definition, metadata. That includes columns, data type, size. What the table structure includes? The table structure includes columns, data type, size. Okay, then. So today you created the table. Today you created the table. Tomorrow you want to see the table. Tomorrow you want to see the structure of the table. To see the structure of the table, we have to use one command, sp help. Everything using commands here. Sp underscore what? Help. Sp underscore help. Okay, then. So what is SP stands for? SP stands for stored procedure. SP stands for stored procedure. Then what for this is? Command user to see the table structure. Command user to see the table structure. Today you created the table, but after some days, you can't remember what is the data type declared for age, what is the data type declared for salary. You didn't remember. And what is the size declared for e-name, what is the size declared for job. You didn't remember the structure. So whenever you want to see the structure, execute this command. What is that command? sp underscore help. How to use this? sp underscore help, sp underscore help table name. So sp underscore help table name. Okay, na? sp underscore help table name. So for example, then, for example, sp underscore help table name. So table name is which table structure you want to see. I want to see the structure of EMP table. sp underscore help EMP. So this command will show the structure of EMP table. So this is how to create table. Then sp underscore help. Now let's execute this one. I'm executing. Every command is executed here. Okay. sp underscore help EMP. So type the command, click execute button. When you click the execute button, so it is showing the EMP table structure. What is the table name? EMP. Who is the owner? DBO. Leave it. Owner means schema, user. Okay, na? Then leave it. There is a topic called security topic. That time we'll understand what is this DBO. Next one. Type is what? User table. And when it is created, today, date and time. The table is created at 8:46 today. Next one. What are the columns and data type? What is the length? EMP ID 2 bytes, e-name 10 bytes, job 10 bytes, salary 4 bytes, height date 3 bytes, age 1 byte. Okay. So what this is called? This is called structure of the table. So whenever you run this command, so it will show this structure. Okay. Whenever you run the command, it will show the structure. Like you don't need to write, just see this enough. Okay, now then. But leave it, what is no? This is computed. Then what this is, sir? This is called what? Column name. This is called what? Data type. What is this is called? Size. Okay, then size. Size means how many bytes. Okay, then that's how. So, like, you know how to create table and how to see the structure of the table. Actually, what for you created the table? Why you created the table? Sir, our aim is not creating the tables. Our aim is storing the data. Our aim is what? Storing the data in database. But for storing the data, what is required? Table is required. So that's why first you create the table. Next what? Store the data. Okay, na? Then how to store the data? How to insert the data into what? Table. Okay, then. So we use a command, separate command. For every operation, there is a separate commands available. Okay, then. So now at present, this table is what, sir? Empty. At present, table is empty. I want to insert. So the table is created with what? Columns. Table is created with columns. Next, I want to create what, sir? Rows. The table is created with columns. Now create what? Rows. How to insert data into this table? So we use a command called insert command. We use one command. What that command is called? Insert command. So insert command is used to insert data into the table. Just see this. I'll give that. Notes, I'll give that. Wait, just see this. Like suppose, for example, I'll give the syntax, etc. Just I want to show one example. Insert into EMP. Just see this. Insert into EMP values. Insert into EMP values. What the first one? Employee ID. Give the value for employee ID. 100. Give the value for ID. What is the next one? Name. Name should be, name is what type? Character type. Name should be given in single quotes. Give the name in single quotes. I'm giving the name Sachin. The name, character should be given in single quotes. Next one. What is the next one? Job. Job is also character type. Give it in single quotes. Clerk. What is the next one? Salary. Salary is money type. Suppose I'm giving 4,000. Money type. What is the next one? Hide date. Hide date also should be single quotes. Characters and date should be in single quotes. In single quotes, give the hide date. But when you are giving the hide date, you have to follow the syntax. What is the syntax? Format. What is the format? YYY, MMDD. Suppose employee joined today. Then 2021. Next one, 12. Next one, 28. What is the next one? Age. Age is what, sir? Something 25. Age is 25. Okay, na? So execute this command. Execute this command. When you execute this command, one row is what, sir? Created. One row is created. You are creating a row. You are creating a row in which table? EMP table. So execute this command. One row affected. One row is created. So if you want, you can see this. Like I'll discuss all these commands. I'll discuss. Just example I'm showing. Select star from what? EMP. You see the table. Select star from EMP. One row is created. Okay. Then a new row is created in EMP table with the ID 100, name Sachin, job is clerk, salary 4,000, hide date is today, age is what, sir? 25. Okay, na? Then so create table command creates what? Create table command creates what? Columns. Insert command creates what? Rows. Create table command creates columns and insert command creates what? Rows. Okay, then. So we'll see these commands in the next class. Insert command, not just one. There are different types of inserts. We'll see that in the next class. Okay. So today just there is a problem with mic, so that's why I started late. But tomorrow onwards. So table of the structure because the columns data type size and the metadata. Notes actually one Google Class just okay Google Classroom one read just one చేసేసి ఏం చేస్తారంటే మనం యాడ్ చేసేస్తాం మెటీరియల్స్ సో మాక్సిమం అసలు నిన్ననే చేయాలి వాళ్ళు ఈరోజు చేపిస్తాను skills downloaded skills installation systems first 5 days cover recording system recordings మీరు ఏం చేస్తారంటే step by step installation first మీరు చూడండి see the download step by step installation ఏంటి అంటే స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ ఇన్స్టలేషన్ ఏంటి అంటే మనం ఎలా ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలి ప్రొసీజర్ ఏంటి అనేది ఇస్తుంది ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్ ఏంటి సెకండ్ స్టెప్ ఏంటి థర్డ్ స్టెప్ ఏంటి అనేది ఇంకా ఉన్నట్టు ఫాలో డౌన్లోడ్ అయింది కదా డౌన్లోడ్ మీకు ఫైల్ వస్తుంది
ఫస్ట్ ఇది చేసిన తర్వాత డౌన్లోడ్
అది డౌన్లోడ్ చేస్తాం డౌన్లోడ్ చేస్తాం ఫైల్ వస్తుంది డబుల్ క్లిక్ చేయండి డబుల్ క్లిక్ చేస్తే మీకు ఇన్స్టలేషన్ బిగిన్ అవుతుంది ఆ ఇన్స్టలేషన్ ఎలా చేయాలి స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ ఏంటి సైట్ వెళ్తే ఉంటుంది ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్ ఏంటి సెకండ్ స్టెప్ ఏంటి థర్డ్ స్టెప్ ఏంటి అని నేను ఇంతకాయ చేశాను సో మీరు చూసుకోవచ్చు Hello.
అది మరి ఎట్లా చేపిస్తారు మేడం? ఒకసారి మీరు మాట్లాడండి మేడం.